Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Quilisto Madera. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, presentando el invicto, the undefeated, Armando El Toro Resendiz. Here's a nice jab followed by an overhand right.
Saying, look, the belt is all right with the letters, the upper part of the letters and part of the belt.
Very true.
That strays too low.
Well, for Quilisto Madera, he is entering this fight on a two-fight. Gilroy, California.
The garlic capital.
Resendiz. He's got very good hair as well, Joe.
Well, listen, it's style for sure,
hair.
but in the meantime, he just got clipped with the left hook.
Oh, there's a right hand. Jordan Platt as well. Privileged to be with all of you here in Los Angeles. And boy, they are loading big shots between the two. Oh, my.
And I know his camp wants Randy to win, and I want my guy to win, and that's what we're training to do. We're
loading upon one another in Armando Resendiz and Quilisto Madera. They are both testing each other's will without question, Joe.
We've got several rounds before this thing's going to start, 47 on down. And I bet it's going to be tough for him to get sparring out there. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Get decent.
Armando Resendiz, second most win against an opponent, 36-13. That was against Michael Rosales. So far, also, Joe, Resendiz is not showing any signs of nervousness whatsoever in his U.S. debut. Joe, do you think with the new style, there's a right to the body, and I know that
just a very patient, aggressive fighter. He's not like a Chavez who scoots along and is always in your chest. And it's all, but Canelo, he had more knockouts than most people have
fights and everything in their careers.
Yeah.
And right now, speaking of careers, the young 22-year-old, one tough customer, but it would appear as though Resendiz, he just unloaded a big right hand upon the skull of Madera. Seems to be the theme for the sport the past week.
Oh, it was a nice double hook by Resendiz there. But you see how rough Madera is. Madera's just
back on May 1 on Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view, Ruiz and Areola.
Oh, nice right hand by Resendiz. Yeah, and look, I never Andy Ruiz you've ever seen. Probably better than the one who knocked out Anthony Joshua in their first fight.
So do you like that when you're in the gym as to say, okay, like we've got a challenge ahead of us, and there's a right hand by Resendiz. We'll get to that point later on, yeah. Joe. But right now, Resendiz is unloading upon. Even though he's so there's a right hand that buckled Madera. And now going on the attack is Resendiz. Here's a nice right hand pushing back Madera. And a right hand. Madera seems to be a little uneasy on his legs, and he gets clipped.
I'm hurt in that last round. What did you tell him to make sure he can finish him out?
Well, I just told him what he's got to do is just start to break him down with a little bit more body shots because he's head hunting a little too much.
That's sound wisdom from a boxing coach because he's doing everything well.
And reasserted himself this round because at the end of the last round, he was getting bullied.
Place to grow up, and there are a lot of tough and strong guys over there.
It was a quick left hook, and it landed, and just like that short right hand off of Madera. Madera came back countering like that right there. See, he's rough. He put that forearm underneath his fight. That's for sure. There's, I'm choosy about which fights I want to buy.
I agree. I'd probably have my dad cooking his World Resendiz and Madera. But you know what, Joe, if I'm looking at, there's a nice left hook there by Madera. Learn if he comes in here and knocks out a guy in the first round. He's learning something against Madera, and he's in a real fight.
Well, he got hit with another right hand, not really reacting really adversely to it. He's getting right back on the horse and coming right back to Madera and trying to put his...
One of those ebb and flow action, and now you saw that Madera sort of switched to southpaw to try to give a different look. And teeing off, though, is Resendiz. Now on to 70 seconds to go. You see the punch stat numbers as nearly 100 punches landed for Resendiz.
He's got to keep his hands up more and be able to parry those, knock those down a little bit, and move his head a little bit more. He can down, maybe stop him.
There's a big right hand that blasted away upon Madera, and now Madera is being driven to next in our main event in the lightweight division. But right now, big right hand connecting for Resendiz.
Liver enough. You know, following those right hands and going to the liver. He's a little right. In other words, don't be in the same spot that you're always in. You know, keep changing the direction well, and they heal well, and they hold up well.
Modern medicine has come such a long way. On to the 8th, starting off with a big right hand. Madera corner, Joe.
Oh yeah, Bob knows the business. Trust me, he's been around a long time now.
8th and final round between the
It's drilling. You know, it's just drilling.
He's only been with Bob Santos and Salas for a month and a half, so I'm sure he's...
And those gyms in Vegas got tons of great sparring, but nothing like a fight to bring out your flaws.
Absolutely.
Okay. Guys that go under the lights sometimes shine more than they do in sparring. There are guys that are great in the fight, but not in the gym.
Very true. Final moments. He's looking to remain undefeated as he makes his U.S. champion debut. And they fight to the bell. A great sign of sportsmanship. Armando El Toro Resendiz. So